Hey guys, I posted a video recently about the new gear categories coming to Conan Exiles with the Age of War update, and I've been getting a fair few questions asking about previously craftable legendary gear, and just generally what gear will be classified as legendary and which will now be classified as epic. Therefore, today I've put together a list of every legendary and unique item in game so you know exactly which weapons you can repair and those you can't. In my previous video on the weapon categories, I said that you could repair legendary gear. Unfortunately, it seems like that was me being, well, a bit dumb and misinterpreting what the devs said. As it currently stands, as of the 4th of June 2023, you will not be able to repair legendary or unique gear. If that changes in the future, I'll be sure to let you know. So firstly, I'm going to give you a raw list of all the legendary and unique items in-game. Apologies for the walls of text you're about to see. I've tried to break it up as much as possible, but there are so many items it's kind of hard to do that. Bear in mind, this is how things sit as of the date of recording, and this is still in the public beta client. I don't expect any changes from the public to the live, but there could always be one or two. So this is the list of all legendary gear in-game. These will all be non-craftable and non-repairable. I've organised them in alphabetical order, so feel free to pause and take a look to see if your favourite weapon is on there. Remember that after the Age of War, legendary weapons will be denoted by the orange border they have in your inventory. Next, the list of all the unique gear. Again, feel free to pause, they are in alphabetical order. These should only drop from enemies and maybe non-skeleton key loot chests, I believe. Any of the entries you see with alt in brackets afterwards are an alternative version of an existing weapon. They look identical, but they have a unique variant. For example, you may have a steel greatsword and you may find a unique steel greatsword, which will be slightly better than the regular one. Unique weapons are not craftable, not repairable, and they will be denoted in-game by a blue border in your inventory. So that is the raw list of every single legendary and unique item currently in-game. I collected this by going through the gear tab of the admin menu, spawning every blue and orange border item I found, and then writing down each and every name. Yes, my hands do hurt. However, as a failsafe, I believe there is a logic here that we can use. I got a lot of questions about craftable legendary items like Tellith's Sorrow, Dragonbone weapons, Voidforged weapons, etc. I believe, based on what I've seen from my own research and testing, that the rule for what determines a legendary is as follows. If it was a craftable legendary weapon or armor piece, it is now epic tier. If it was a looted legendary, it remains legendary. Additionally, there is a very similar rule that seems to only affect tools. If it was a previously craftable legendary tool, it is now unique. I know a lot of people enjoy using craftable legendaries like Havoc and Malice, Tellith's weapons, the Champion's armor set, etc., and they should remain craftable with this update, they're just now counted as epic weapons. Legendary tools like Seth's Truncheon, the Bindings of the Dead, or the Black Blood equipment that were previously classed as legendary now seem to be converted over to unique, so you won't be able to repair them anymore. I did see some comments online referring to Eldarium tools as legendary, and they are marked as such on the wiki. However, I checked in game, they're not marked as legendary in the live game, and they remain epic craftable tools in the beta. I just thought I'd put that out there in case anybody was wondering specifically about the Eldarium tools. Aside from that Eldarium question, I haven't found any outliers to the previous rules I set out yet. To recap, if you were able to craft a legendary weapon or armor piece before, it is now still craftable, but classed as epic. It seems legendaries can now only come from enemy loot or chests. As for craftable legendary tools, like the Black Blood items, they are now unique tools. I know there's a good bit of confusion around these changes and what is classed as what type. Hopefully this video does clear up some of that confusion, though I think after the patch has been out on live servers for a short while, everyone should quickly get a grip of how things will land amongst the new gear categories. Thank you for watching, and of course a massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Today's video was fairly simple, but hopefully it clears up some questions that a lot of you have asked. I know this information is hard to come across if you're on console, or if you can't download the pretty hefty beta client on PC, so I do hope this video has served you well and earned your subscription. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.